are lots of different ways to crush a soda can. With your foot, yeah. In your hands, like the Hulk does. Or with your head. That's just how we do it at my house. But nothing compares the fun you'll have doing the soda can implosion experiment. Just wait until the can goes pop, and then you'll see who has the nerves of steel. Here are some materials you need for the experiment. Empty soda cans, stove or hot plate, cooking tongs, gloves, bowl, and cold water. And this is how you do the experiment. Start by rinsing out the soda cans to remove any leftover soda goo. Fill the bowl with cold water, the colder the better. Add one ounce to the empty soda can, just enough to cover the bottom of the can. Place the can on the burner of the stove while it is on the off position. It's time for that adult to turn the burner to heat the water. Soon, you'll hear the bubbling sound of water boiling, and you'll see the water vaporizing from the can. Continue heating the can for 1 more minute. It's important to think through this next part before you do it. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to use tongs to lift the can off of the burner. Turn it upside down and plunge the mouth of the can down into the bowl of water. Get a good grip of the can near its bottom with the tongs held so that your hands is in a palm up position. Using one swift motion, lift the can off the burner, turn it upside down, and plunge it into the cold water. Don't hesitate, just do it. Wow, and you thought that you would have nerves of steel. The can literally imploded. How does that work? Don't just sit there. Get back and to the stove and do it again and again and again. Each time you repeat the experiment carefully. Observe what is happening in the order to try to figure out how it works. How does it work? Here's a real scoop of the science of the imploding can. Before heating the can was filled with water and air. By boiling the water changed states from a liquid to a gas. This gas is called water vapor. The water vapor pushed the air that was originally inside the can out into the atmosphere. When the can was turned upside down and placed in the water vapor condensed and turned back into the water. Water molecules in the liquid state are many times closer together than molecules in the gas state. All of the water vapor that filled up inside of the can turned into only a drop or two of liquid, which took up much less space. This small amount of water cannot exert much pressure on the inside walls of the can, so the pressure of the air pushing from the outside of the can is great enough to crush it. The sudden collapsing of the object toward its center is called an implosion. Nature wants things to be in a state of balance. To make the internal pressure of the can balance with the external pressure on the can implodes.
There you have it, folks. See you next time on Sophia the Scientist. Awesome!